My name is Hunter, and I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of the sign up and sign in portion of the Magic Mirror program. This entire project is designed with ease of use for the user in mind, in that you only need a power source and an internet connection for the entire thing to function. First off, we start on the sign in screen with the field for username and password. But first, where you're going to start with creating an account. By clicking that link, it takes us to the next page where we have a field for email address, username, password, and a checkbox for gathering location data. By checking this box, it will run an API which gathers your location to feed into the API calls in the Magic Mirror itself to gather information for, say, weather or news local to you. This check is only one time, it doesn't constantly check your location. So it's just meant to gather information for the initial pass over to the Magic Mirror. So now we will enter our information. And we're going to leave that unchecked for now. If you don't check the box, it just uses the default of Denver, Colorado for your location. So we'll create an account, and this will redirect us back to the sign in page. We'll sign in with the same parameters we used to create the account. Click the sign in button, and this will take us to the loading screen for the Magic 2 that leads to the Magic Mirror itself. And from here, I'll let Gabe discuss the Magic Mirror program. It's the actual meat of it.
Hello there, everybody. This is Gabriel Jones here. Just to sort of talk about our Magic Mirror senior design. So, this is what the actual view of the project looks as you're signed in. Previously, Hunter Kohler showed you the actual sign in method for storing your information, and this is what you actually see when you're logged in. Now, of course, just for demonstration purposes, I am recording this just on a monitor, as you can see, and not the actual mirror itself, because I thought that would be a bit distracting to look at. But ideally, you would have this on some sort of reflective surface, such as in a box with like a layer of transparent material that's also reflective. This view that you're seeing right now is fully customizable. We have different modules shown about the screen, such as in the top left here. We show the current date and time, as well as all the upcoming holidays. And this would also include a calendar if you chose to set that and set certain dates that you wanted to have as sort of reminders for yourself. But yeah, currently it's just showing our holidays for Mother's Day and 8 days and such and such. And these can be configured to be anywhere on the screen. As you can see, the whole resolution of our display fits to the screen, so you could make this with any monitor or size mirror. And you can also move these modules around to wherever you would like them. But this is sort of the default view that we've gone with. And up here in the upper right-hand corner, we have a weather display as well as the weather forecast for the next few days. And then the bottom right, we show that you're signed in as well as the user, although it's cut off at the moment. And just in the middle, just sort of show as a, I guess, sort of as a pick-me-up. It cycles through different complements, which you can also set yourself in the modules. And at the bottom, it also scrolls through various news feeds. This is another module you can choose to add to the product. Right now, it's just circling through various news articles on New York Times from the past day or so. Yeah, just to give you an idea of how customizable this is currently running on a Raspberry Pi, although it can be run on any sort of operating system that supports Node.js. But to just give you an idea here, you can just run it from the command line using npm start. And just to show you, these these are in our program the Magic Mirror. These are all the different modules. So we have the one for the calendar, which is obviously what shows our holidays in the upper left-hand corner. We have the clock, which is also in the corner. Compliments, that's what cycles through everything. As well as the factory of the current weather, which obviously is in the top right, but yes. Essentially, if you really wanted to, you could create your own modules and add them to be displayed on the screen. So in that way, it's very flexible and customizable to a person's needs.
Hi, my name is Paul Guzek, and I'll be going over all the major components for the entire project. The major components of this we had used are multiple JavaScript and Node.js implementations. We have a user cloud database that we use for the entire project for user information, a Python-based data encryption to secure user information, and then as well as an on-device, in-program communication server. The first module is the JavaScript and Node.js. We use these for the user sign-up and sign-in pages, as they use this for a web app, as well as for the actual Magic Mirror program itself run by JavaScript and Node.js. The next major component is the user database. This is run off of MongoDB cloud storage and is used to secure and hold all of the user data and information for any of the accounts. Next major component is the user data encryption. This is a Python-based single script that uses a form of SHA-224 encryption, a type of hash that we use on specific fields of the user information to securely store it for user peace of mind. The final component of this is a Python local continuous running server that is based off of the Python Flask library, and we use this as a type of middleman to communicate the user information, encrypted information as well, between the different web apps as well as the MongoDB database. The final section of this video, as it pertains to the information about this project, is the team's future implementations that we would like to get to in the future. The additional components the team would like to add to the project in the future are better connections and more personalized modules for better user experience, as well as implement with newer hardware and software for better user experience as well. And then finally, fully connect all of these components so that there's a more fluid communication and usability between all of these components for a more full and fluid user experience.